Interstate listeners, Rewind 80s hits Cairns and Tasmania with its best shot. Cairns Performing Arts Centre, Saturday the 4th of October 2025. Tasmania January Tour 2026, 9th of Jan, Shearwater Resort, 10th of Jan, Easy Tiger, St Helens, 11th, Dodgers Ferry Hotel, Dodgers Ferry. We'll see you on the road with Rewind 80s. Woohoo! Oh, that died in the arse, didn't it?
I was waiting for the sproing.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 80s montage. We're here with Richard Massionis.
Hello.
Oh, my God. So you filled in for Jay.
I did.
In Airlie Beach.
I tried to.
Do you want to kill yourself already?
I had a great time.
Great. Tell
2 days of
us about
fun. It was good.
So we're in Airlie Beach. We're sitting in the staff quarters on the chairs outside.
We are, and I have a confession to make. I have stalked you guys for a long time, hoping for the one day that I might get to see you live, let alone actually do a gig with you.
Exactly right.
We did two in a row.
We did 2 in a row.
It was good fun.
Good shows.
Great shows.
Great crowd.
The crowds were great.
Yeah.
Both
and
days.
Treatment here, as far as bands are concerned, top notch.
So good. Thus the theme.
That's right. So we had a thing for Holiday
Please
Island
explain.
all week,
Yes,
all weekend.
It's the theme of the weekend.
You brought it up and I couldn't believe it. Holiday Island.
Do you actually remember it?
Of course,
yes.
but I didn't remember it to bring it up, you know?
Yeah.
And when you brought it up. But you've done a lot of TV stuff before.
Holiday Island sits in my chest as a very fond memory because it was so... Am I allowed to say shit?
Absolutely. You can say fuck, fanny,
Because
cunt,
it was so shit.
whatever you
Can
want.
I tell the story? Can I explain?
Tell the story.
It was probably the very early 80s, maybe mid 80s, and Channel 10, when the free-to-air networks used to produce television shows themselves, decided that they would make a TV series about people on this fabulous island, a bit like Airlie Beach, but it was an island. I think it was a pretend
real
island.
one, yeah.
It was called Holiday Island, and they shot the series at the old Nunawading Channel 10 studios, which is out Nunawading, obviously, and they shot it in the middle of winter, and it was fucking freezing, and all of these actors and actresses had to walk around in bikinis and Speedos, and this is a great bit of trivia. The set they built, so the Channel 10 studios had the Prisoner set, the old Prisoner TV series, but they built the island with the huts and the accommodation and the pool, which eventually became Lassiter's.
Yeah.
When Holiday Island folded and Neighbours went to Channel 10, they turned that into Lassiter's. But yeah, it was just this bizarre thing. You'd see these bikini-clad actors and with all this, not steam, what's the opposite of steam when it's fucking freezing?
You sound like me already.
5 degrees at night in the day, and there's got this smoke coming out of their mouth, and they're meant to be...
Condensation?
Yeah, what is that when you breathe out?
It is steam, Richard. It really is steam.
Steam, wow.
It's okay.
And
Like
it was
a
coming out of their
steamy shit.
mouths, and
Oh,
and it was grey, and it was Melbourne weather, and it was just the most fantastically camp, ridiculous concept.
What's the plot? I never saw it.
Okay, ridiculous, almost as ridiculous as the TV. This is me coming out with my TV trivia. There was another TV show around the same time called Arcade,
right.
and it was your face. It was literally about an arcade of shops and all the different shop owners.
Bloody
Do you
hell.
not remember that?
I didn't get it. I did not get that.
Okay, so it's similar thing. It was just based in an arcade. Holiday Island was based on an island, and it was just the trials and tribulations of people that were living and working there.
So all weekend we've been calling Airlie Beach Holiday
'Cause
Island.
it felt like that. Don't
The
you think?
oldies didn't get it, but we loved it. We
And
just cracked
I'm
each
so
other up.
thrilled you found the theme.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you reminded me of the show.
And I wanted to find the theme that had the lyrics.
Yes.
Holiday Island, something, something, something on Holiday Island. Come and have a time on Holiday Island. And change your life
Change
on
your
Holiday. I
life?
don't know, I made that up, but it was something like that.
Wow.
It exists somewhere out there.
Wow, that's amazing. Change your life. What
Yeah.
does that mean?
Don't you think?
I don't know. It
Well,
fucking
you go to the
Nunawading-
island and it changes your life.
Well, Lassiter's all they had on the boat or the fucking pond was a wedding every now and then after
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know?
And then it all exploded and
Oh, they did too.
they
the
blew
end.
the shit out of it.
They
and,
did.
Yeah, and then they covered the pool over and made it something else. But
Wow.
yeah.
So tell the potties
Okay.
your background.
That's a really good question. I sort of consider myself, when people ask me, I'm an entertainer. So I've worked in television, theatre, a lot of music, bands,
Yeah.
band work. I've done a little bit of recording, a little bit of writing of my own stuff that sort of went nowhere because I probably wasn't very good at it, but I tried. In the mid-90s, tried to write songs and shit. I was
Oh,
better
yeah,
at doing
yeah.
the covers.
Yeah, right.
And I wrote with some great songwriters.
yeah.
Bless them for agreeing to write with me,
Of
but
course they would
it
have.
just didn't really land for me, you know.
Well, you were the original guy from 80s Enough.
Yeah, I kicked
Which
80s
was
Enough.
where it all kicked off with the 80s theme,
It
really,
was,
in
yeah.
Melbourne.
80s Enough was the first, I think nationally, first 80s cover band that came along. In 1995 they set up, and I was actually working with another band that was trying to be 80s Enough. And
Oh,
we
yeah.
had a great name. We called
Oh,
ourselves
yeah.
We Shot JR.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and we were good, but we just didn't have the build-up and the following that they had already had. But I remember going to watch Daniel Tobias and the boys.
Daniel's good.
Yeah, I used to go and watch him thinking, oh, I just want to be even a little bit like him if I could. But
well,
I didn't think I could. You know, I was that
course.
person. I was that early 20s thinking that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And then I got a phone call from their agent at the time. I think it was Rockbusters. Remember Rockbusters?
Rockbusters. Shit house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Loved him.
Rang me and said, Daniel's leaving the band.
Wow.
Do you want the gig? And I was like, you know, is it going to be an audition? I said, no, we don't have time for an audition. We've seen you. So they had already come to see me.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. And I fucking shat myself. Like,
Yeah.
this was almost, it was one of those sliding door moments of I nearly said no because it was just too much. It was too big. I said, I can't do that. Like, this is a guy that I would go and watch and hide in the corner and think, I need to get a little bit of what he's doing, you know. But yeah, I got the gig and fucked up the first few shows monumentarily, if that's a word.
Really?
Yeah, and then it sort of became my gig, and I was with them for maybe 6 or 7 years, and had a great time. Learned a lot about that scene and
Yeah.
doing that sort of.
They were really supportive with other 80s bands as well. There was no competition.
No, there really wasn't.
Yeah, because we filled in for them. I filled in on keyboards.
Did you?
Fucking, I don't know shit about keyboards. I just smiled and danced around.
With 80s, you were in the. Oh, okay,
yeah,
right. I
Port
didn't know
Melbourne
that.
somewhere. But Daniel
Starbuck.
Tobias, I taught him how to sing.
No.
Yeah, because he was in the TAC ad. Darren! With the car crash. That was Daniel Tobias.
Okay.
And I was freaking out that I was going to teach the guy from the car ad that they have the smash.
The
Darren!
one where he's stoned or something and he opens his door and gets cleaned up on the freeway.
No, I think the combi one.
Oh, no, the combi one. Okay, yeah.
So I
That's
answered-
even more brutal than the
It
than
was
the
really
stoner on the
scary.
freeway.
When you saw this commercial and you were young, I was like, I'm not driving. There's no way I'm driving after that.
Well, fuck,
so here
ads
comes
used to be scary, man.
Yeah.
And the tactic back then was
Scare the shit.
Let's get people to understand something by scaring the absolute living shit out of them. Let's bowl people down bowling aisles and
Yeah.
and clean them up in a combi and all this
Call
kind
it
of
AIDS.
horror stuff.
Yeah.
And remember the one with that WorkSafe one where that poor bitch gets her hand chopped off in a bread slicer.
Oh.
Fuck. Anyway, I'm totally digressing.
That's so
But
good.
Yeah,
So I
Beast is
taught
scary.
Daniel how to sing. I don't know how he found me. Oh, yeah. Darren.
Oh, you found it.
Darren's driving, see? Daniel's driving. Look at him.
Oh, little Daniel.
Yeah, little Daniel. Daniel, you're so crazy in the dark. Yeah. So he comes to my door and I've told all my flatmates I'm teaching the guy from the TAC ad and we're all just waiting at the front door to see what he looks like. Comes in, greatest dude.
Yeah.
And his singing was great. He just needed a bit more control or something.
Yeah.
I don't know how he found me. Fucked if I know. Maybe from
Yeah.
the Poo Dags or something.
The Poo Dags.
Funky Poo Dags.
Now you're throwing me back.
Yeah. That was a name that never stuck. Did it?
I didn't know you were in part of that.
Oh, I ran it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Or maybe that's why I know that.
Because we were drunk all night and we said, yeah, let's start a band called the Funky Poo Dags. And everyone laughed and I went, no, that's a really good name.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got away with it for a while and then like Crown Casino wanted to call it Boogie Wonderland, or something like that. But
What was the band theme? Like what was the
70s and 80s, all costumed.
Did I do a gig with you on that?
You did
I
the
think
trivia night at Revolver.
Okay. Right.
And we did the Kylie night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that everyone will remember that if they came. A few of the people that still listening do. But
Wow. Oh,
so
yeah.
the weekend is awesome. You got the plane in, which was great.
Yeah.
And we took 24 days to get
And
here.
they looked after us.
Yeah.
They're looking after us so well. Like they're a really nice bunch of people.
Yeah,
The
that's
staff
right.
are really beautiful, all of them, and the punters were great. What a nice gig to have the opportunity to do.
Yeah, and we just had the set list there and went through the list
Yeah,
and had a bit of a boogie to the crowd
and no massive train wreck.
and just laughing the whole time.
You do make me laugh though. So.
Yeah, but you make me laugh.
well, that's a good thing. I hope.
Anyone makes me laugh. So we're having a vino. What are we drinking tonight?
It's a bit of a Sauv Blanc. I don't know what
Sauv
brand it
Blanc.
is. I don't know what brand. Yeah, just
Lovely.
bottle that's in the fridge.
Lizard drink.
Yeah.
Lizard drink. So we were really tired last night. We all went to bed very early because the
It's a bit
first gig-
nannerish.
Yeah,
Like
it is. But we are kind of,
we
you
kind
know.
of are.
We were just talking about it before. We're going to be on the pension in 10 years.
Tell the people where we met. Do you remember?
Oh, we met.
Do you remember?
Nah.
The
Countdown.
first- yeah.
Yeah, Countdown the musical with
Countdown
Brian.
the musical comedy. I think it was called that then. The first version of it, because there were multiple versions.
That's right.
And
we
you
met
came on board and did the Perth season with us.
and we hung out
We hung out
and we got drunk every
did.
night. I
amongst
was
other
drunk
things.
on the plane.
On the way there or on the way home?
On the way there.
Of course you were.
And Mannix is sitting there going, "You going to be right, Sammy?"
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
do remember this.
Yeah, I think so. And then I came out and did Kim Wilde, which was
And you had
easy.
no rehearsal?
No
or
rehearsal.
not proper
Hadn't
rehearsal?
even met the cast.
Yeah.
I'd met.
And we'd already done a season together. So like you were this new person coming
I
in.
was. And remember, they had the old girl in the pamphlet, and everyone
Yeah.
went, "We're holding the curtain because your name's not in the."
Oh, is
I'm
that
like,
right?
"What's holding the curtain mean?" I didn't know. I came from the band world.
Yeah. Oh, I was the same. Yeah. Musical theatre.
Yeah.
I remember once I whistled in the dressing room, and two of the boys that had done a lot, David Knox, that had done a lot
Yes.
of theatre, they kicked me out of the dressing room and said it's like superstition. You're not allowed to whistle. Yeah, you're not allowed to whistle in the dressing room, and you have to leave and wait outside until you're welcomed back in by the cast members or something like that. I can't remember how it works. But
Wow.
apparently that's a musical theatre thing, that if you whistle... So to this very day, and I don't know if anyone noticed, you probably wouldn't because I hadn't told the story, I whistled in our backstage room this evening and just got this gut feeling of, like, talk about trauma.
Yeah.
I went, I'm not supposed to do that.
Yes.
And I do that at SeaWorld. I do some shows at SeaWorld. And
That's right.
It's not even a dressing room, it's a locker room.
Wow.
And occasionally I walk in there and I
dear.
fucking whistle and I go, don't.
Oh, shit.
It's funny how those things stick with you.
What's
Yeah.
going to happen if a person does whistle backstage? What is the threat of, what's the danger?
Or someone will forget lyrics or they'll fall off the
Oh.
stage, or in SeaWorld's case, they'll have a crash on the water. I
Bands
don't
are
know.
so different. We can
We
bend
just
each other
fucking-
over
don't
out
you
the
think?
back and we just fucking
And we
remember
kinda want
lyrics.
to, yeah.
What's that?
That was hard for me to get used to, that whole
Yeah.
campaign. Thank God Brian Mannix was involved because he kind of
Well, he
pulled it back
is-
to my reality.
Exactly. And he was great to work for because
Yeah.
he was funny and the show was funny.
Because they auditioned that show initially as a musical theatre show. Like, it was literally run like that. Even though it was a rock musical, it was a musical theatre production. And I think in the first lineup of cast, I was the only one that came from the band world.
Yeah.
And it's only because I had done 80s bands and done a lot of the singers and performers that were in the show, like Duran Duran and
Yeah.
Uncanny X-Men and
Yes.
all of that, the Knack, that I kind of had that tick next to my box, but I certainly wasn't musical theatre trained and didn't know about
Me
these
either.
things. Yeah,
I wasn't either.
So when you came along, it's like, oh, yeah, thank fuck, there's
Yeah, and I
another,
think
another
that's
muso
why
chick.
we got along.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
we were rock,
Yeah.
you know.
This is how that is.
Yeah. And then when Jay had his little niece's wedding, I just thought of you and went, what if Richard would come? And Maddie goes, oh, my God, Richard. And then I rang you and said, come on down to Holiday Island.
To Holiday Island.
Throw your wang around
On
at Holiday
Holiday
Island. Wangy, wangy town.
On
Hey,
holiday.
funny things happened today, though. Very funny gig.
Yes, it was.
A lot of birthdays,
Yeah.
birthdays. And I can see because I've been wearing my prescription glasses on stage and just such a great energy today. But, yeah, it's confronting because it's such a small area that you work in, but it's great.
Yeah, it was nice to, as I said to some of the boys after the show, that it's nice to sort of look at you all playing and Dallas on my left,
Yeah.
just to look at someone in the eye with that look of, not sure what's coming up next, but
Yeah.
and it's like, that's okay,
Yeah.
we got you. It was a real feeling of, oh, we got you.
Yeah.
You just do you, and we'll pick up the pieces when you.
Yeah, no, but it was good because we went out on the platform and did
It
Don't
was
You
good
Want Me?
fun.
I asked for a divorce.
You did,
I did. But
and I
yeah,
said, wait
thank
till you're
you.
asked.
Wait until I get an ass.
Wait until you're asked,
Oh, right.
or an ass, but
I do have an ass.
you do.
But I was going to say, you did really well, babe. Like, you
Thank
just
you.
blended in and it was such a honour to have you
Thanks so much.
because they're kind of all the same songs, but you've still got to deliver it in a way that's interesting.
Yeah, and there's a lot, like, having done, 30 years of this plus of 80s cover bands. That's
Yeah.
what I've pretty much done most
Yeah.
of my life of. And any of the rock or cabaret or musical theatre shows I've done have kind of had that element of 80s. There's just all the different versions and arrangements and keys and, you sort of, a couple of times today I sort of went into a version of the song that I would have done with another band or still do with bands and stuff. And I was like, oh no, that you guys tend to stick pretty much to the
To the
original
songs,
arrangements.
yeah, definitely.
Which is really good.
Yeah.
But that's what 80s Enough did. But since then, the bands I've worked with have,
Change it
cut
all.
out verse
Yeah.
and put this and forget about the bridge and we'll do half the solo. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's
So you
not
instinctively go to do something and it's like, oh no, we've got another double chorus to go. But that's when you just look at your fellow players on stage and when you know that they're good and you trust them and they trust you to, make a mistake work. It's fun.
Yeah,
I
that's
actually
right.
quite enjoy that. It's an adrenaline rush.
We had a guitarist, Zachy, who used to want to cut all the solos down, the keyboard solos. So when we did I Want to Break Free with the long keyboards, he wanted to cut that in half. And we're like, no, you don't.
No, yeah.
Because the thing is, if you're going to get fill-ins, you have to do the versions everyone knows to make it easier.
Yeah.
Because it's a gig that you can get a fill-in for, but if you're changing the arrangements, it's too tricky,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It,
But,
it can be too clever and it works against you. But when you know that the arrangements are pretty much what the original versions were, it's easier for someone to learn or step into.
This is the dog in the
Can
background
you
that
hear
keeps
that
me
dog?
awake at night.
He sounds like that guy from Brighton that was scared away the robbers the other day, doesn't he?
I will fucking kill you. What a legend.
Yeah, pretty
That's
good.
awesome.
Pretty good.
He was
Maybe that's him
scary.
next door
Maybe.
on holiday.
He's followed us.
On holiday Island.
Come to Holiday Island to have a bit
Actually,
of a
I just
bark.
had a memory of last night. If that's the same dog, it was barking all night.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that? It's that. Where are the people?
Well, I reckon it's someone that works and keeps them I don't know.
Yeah.
Bloody, it's the guy from
It
Brighton.
was, yeah.
Hilarious. Yeah, but anyway, let's play a tune. We were thinking of island songs to play, and Kokomo. Who came up with Kokomo?
Yeah,
Richard.
Thanks. He's pointing at me. Thanks,
Gonna
man.
be a band with a good-looking drummer, yeah.
Oh, nice.
John Stamos
Yes.
played drums on this.
He did. He toured with them for a while.
I nearly went because of that.
Is that right?
No. But I thought about it for 5 seconds and thought, John Stamos is hot because he was hot. He still looks good. Oh, I don't know what he looks like. I know Rob Loeb looks good. A couple of them do.
Rob Loeb.
Rob Loeb. Yes. That's what I call him, Rob Loeb.
He's a
I'd
good-looking
like to
man.
Enter that Loeb.
And he's like in his mid-60s now. He looks good.
Yeah, he's awesome. He, all those old dudes like Rick Springfield look great.
Yeah. Aren't they
people like that.
making a new movie? What do you call it when you make a new movie? Of St. Elmo's Fire.
I did not know that.
And they're all coming back for it.
Well, Demi looks great.
All of them are coming back for it.
that'd be amazing.
It better be good. I hope they don't fuck it up. And
Yeah. Are you going to go and see Spinal Taps?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Spinal Tap.
I know that, but
They're doing part 2, released in September.
are they really?
Yeah, they're all old though. And they get the staging
Weren't
right
they
this
always?
time.
Wasn't that the point that they?
Yeah, but they look really
Sammy,
old.
did you say it's like Spinal Taps?
Yeah, I went taps like a walk.
No,
Taps.
but Spinal Tap one is Spinal Tap, and then the next one is Spinal Taps.
Is it really?
Intentionally.
I don't know.
Is it intentionally Spinal Taps?
I don't think it's Spinal Taps.
Plural?
I don't know.
That's a good idea. That's
You can only hope. Really? That'd be brilliant.
Anyway, here's John Stamos with some ugly cunts.
Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you. Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go? Jamaica off the Florida Keys. There's a place called Kokomo. That's where you wanna go to get away from it all. Bodies in the sand, tropical drink melting in your hand. We'll be falling in love to the rhythm of a steel drum band. Down in Kokomo, Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama, Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go to Kokomo? We can make it fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go. We gotta go. Martinique, that Montserrat mystique. We'll put out to sea and we'll perfect our chemistry.
Kokomo by the fucking, what's it called? Beach Boys.
Beach Boys.
With Johnny.
Johnny Stamos.
We'll get there slow, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, John
In
might have been a
Kokomo.
bit faster, but, Yeah, so great time in Airlie Beach.
Yeah.
We love it. The scenery's just incredible. And the restaurant is on the water.
It's
We've done it
absolutely
before.
stunning. Yeah, you've done it before. You did it
have.
in the summer months.
Yeah, it was
whole different
hot.
experience.
We could wear different costumes
Coming
now
from
without,
Melbourne, of course.
feeling
suffered.
like we stunk our pants,
Yeah.
Like you just get sweaty and stuff. But what was your favourite song to perform?
Today,
Or whenever.
of this weekend, of in my career, today.
Today.
Oh, look, I really enjoy doing. I've always enjoyed doing "Hungry Like the Wolf."
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
That's your
but
forte.
Yeah, it's kind of
Simon Le
it
Bon.
touches me in here,
Wow. Touches you.
and it's sort of I've done it a lot, and I did it in the show and the shows, and I was inspired as a little teenager to one day hopefully be able to do music like that song. I remember lying in bed listening to my Sony Walkman,
Yeah.
imagining myself looking pretty much like I now look on stage doing those songs.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
so that from what we did today, that's probably one of the key ones. But I enjoyed them all. Jesse's Girl, I love doing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Well, that's good. Someone
Spin me
loves
around's
doing it.
fun. Yeah, yeah. I know.
No,
that's the
I
thing.
don't mind Jessie. Jessie's all right.
What's your least favourite song to do? You know, people say, oh, there's key songs that you just... I don't want to put down songs because every song's magic, but there are songs you just... Mine's Summer of 69.
Oh, okay.
It's a great song,
Yeah.
and clearly today it went off.
Yeah, it does.
It went fucking off.
Yeah.
I've just got a mental... Maybe there's too many words or I don't get it. I don't know, but that's a real...
Yeah, I do Summer of 69 all the time and I don't even have to think.
When you sent me the list, remember I emailed
Yeah.
straight back. I went, oh, can you do that one?
Yeah, of
And
course.
I think I actually do know it. Like, it's not that I don't know it.
Yeah.
But I get nervous about it.
Some
for
songs don't stick.
They don't stick.
They really don't.
With Summer of 69 is it's basically a really, really boring story. So he's singing away, he's telling us this boring story that no one cares about.
No.
That you wish you never heard.
Jesse's a little bit like that, but Jesse's got more feeling to it, I think.
Yeah, they're much of a muchness.
Yeah,
two.
Jesse's slightly more intelligent.
Yes.
Isn't it? Slightly.
Slightly.
Yeah.
You put them both together and it's a mega mix, you know.
Is there a sexual innuendo with Summer of 69, or is that...
Oh, look, there's
Off the
not,
wall.
but I do make it one
Yeah.
sometimes. But I had to be a little
You
bit
don't think
more...
he was being funny?
Oh, really? 69ing?
Did I get that so wrong? You did too then.
No, Maddie reckons it was a sexual innuendo.
No, that's what I'm saying. I never thought it was that. I just thought that maybe...
Well, no one gets it because...
Oh, it's when he was starting to 69.
Yeah, wow.
Did you know that?
I did not. I
Now, why would you think someone that was standing on a porch would even 69 anyway?
I thought it was written in 1969. I'm such a fool. I'm so
I don't
embarrassed.
know. We have
Stop
to
looking
ask
at me, Maddie.
Brian, what's his name?
Adams.
Brian Adams.
Adams. I'm so
I
embarrassed.
only said Brian
He
Maddox.
actually specifies that no one asks him about what the song's about or asks him to go into that innuendo. He was last time he was in Australia, it was on morning television, and they asked him and he cracked it about it. He didn't
Wow.
want to, won't talk about it.
Wow.
So I don't know.
He was born in 1959, so yeah, he would have only been 10. That's a bit young to 69, isn't it?
It is a bit.
It's not very woke.
69 in 69.
Yeah,
like
but-
it's not a double entendre.
We came up with some great woke.
Oh my God.
We came up with some great woke titles for the band. Working Class Them.
Oh, yes, we had this. Yes.
Timor came up with that. We were laughing, weren't we? We were pissed
Yes.
and laughing. Working Class Them. What was the other one? Jesse's partner. Jesse's fucking partner. Something else Nick came up with. I can't remember.
They just want to have fun.
They just want to have fun.
They just want to have fun. That is
The
funny.
new band.
Yeah.
The woke movement.
Yeah, can you imagine that?
Can you imagine?
They
God.
just want to have fun.
Yeah.
Oh, they.
They want to have fun. Gang. They. What about when with the three of us walked down and went, we got to do.
Yeah, that's all they were there for.
That's it.
Yeah, you could have sung anything to that.
Yeah, that's right.
Get the keyboard riff.
Yeah, I love changing lyrics for fun.
What's your favourite song that you do? You've been doing this for a long time as well.
The moment it's She-Bop.
Really?
I just love it. Yeah. I just love it. And we did Running Up That Hill today.
Loved it.
Yeah, that's good. Kim Wilde, I always love, Kids in America. It used to be a hard remember because there's so many verses, but if you just do Bright Lights as the second verse, it usually,
Yeah.
or Bright, whatever it is. Yeah. But, yeah, it was a funny day because we started bringing the comedy into it and had a bit of a joke with the punters. I grabbed a guy that was walking through the restaurant.
No, that was prime. That was
He
brilliant.
fucking went with me too, didn't he?
Yes. What did you say to him? You put your arm around him.
I just grabbed him and linked his arm and
Said,
walked
"Walk with me."
him and said, "Everyone, meet this guy." And he was all, "Jesus, what's happened? I'm just
yeah,
walking
suddenly
through
I'm,
the restaurant."
I'm the centre of attention.
Yeah.
That was
And
good.
then I said, "All right, I'll be back in half an hour. It'll only take half an hour." And they all lost their shit, like I was going to go and bang him and leave the band.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't ugly. He was
He
very
wasn't
nice.
ugly. No, he was very nice.
was a
He had the backpack on and
Cute 25-year-old maybe.
20-nothing-year-old.
And then I let him go.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were just in one of those moods where we were really chirpy.
We were talking about the stage setup tonight and the fact that or this afternoon the band stage area is behind the bar, which it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about, what if one of us goes ass over tit into the bar or something? Have you ever had a massive stack on stage?
Yeah, I did at Crown.
Did you? What did you do? Was it funny stack or was it
with
dangerous
fucking-
stack?
It was with
Because sometimes they can be funny. Like
What's
a
the name
good
of the
fall
band?
is funny.
I'd finished dancing and there was no bar on the staircase.
Mm-hmm.
So my legs just went from underneath me walking down the staircase and I just fell flat on my front.
Were you singing? Like, were you the centre of attention?
No, the lights just went down. I
Oh,
think that's
okay.
why I fell. It's a bit shit that they put the lights down before you walk off. And I remember getting up going, okay, I haven't broken anything. This is good. The stage is quite rubbery at Crown, so you can fall on it.
Which venue at Crown?
The Palms,
Oh, yeah.
speaking of Holiday Island.
Yeah.
And I fell and I was like so lucky I didn't hurt myself. But Dallas has had a ripper.
Yeah, I actually did hurt myself.
Yeah.
Before I got on stage, though. It wasn't on stage.
Awesome.
It was backstage. And I was just trying to get to the side of the stage where I meant to go on. And no, this is at this little theatre out in Castlemaine, right?
Yeah.
Castlemaine, sorry. And I don't know, I was just there. It was really dark, really narrow. There was this bizarre set of steps that went up to nowhere and then went down to nowhere on the other side. And I knew it. I knew it was there. But there was a hole in one of the steps and it was pitch dark and I just went into it, smacked my head into a bluestone wall and then kind of landed on my back on a mic stand, which sounds quite
Jesus.
funny, but was shit because I got up again and thought, fuck, I had about 30 seconds to get on stage.
Shit.
So I'm at the side of stage. I thought, fuck, my head hurts. I touched my face and no shit, it felt like it was like a tennis ball
Wow.
above my right eye. So I just grabbed my hair, shoved it over the right side of my face so no one could see because I thought, I don't know what the fuck this looks like. This could be bad. Did the first set and it was an hour.
Shit.
Got off, went backstage and everyone just looked at me and went, oh my God, your
Yeah.
face. And I'm like, really? Is it bad?
What were you doing on stage? What were you playing?
I was playing keys with the Talking Heads
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work in that band. And I was okay. I felt okay. I just put an ice pack on my head, went back on because the show must go on, right? Doesn't matter what's going on with your face. You can fuck your face up. We just got to keep going. I knew I'd fuck my face up, right? So that's okay, whatever. It's an old face. It's already done.
But
the
you had
yards.
the blackest eye.
I had the worst black eye.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until the last song, I don't remember the name of it, but I've got this huge solo, like no shit, like this 32 bar solo. Just goes on and on. And it was about, 8 bars before the solo and I just had this really strange turn. I stood there and I thought, oh, fuck this. I'm not playing this fucking solo, right? And I stepped back from the keyboard and it's just 2 keyboardists on stage and actually the other keyboardist is my son,
Yes.
Tom, right? And he's 25. He saw me. He's looking at me. He's mouthing like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? And I'm just like, I'm not playing the solo. I'm not playing it. And he's just going, Mum, play the solo. I can't do it. And I'm like, oh. And then I just thought, what am I doing? I think I was a
Slight
little
concussion.
bit concussed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, 16 bars into the solo and I thought, I'm going to vomit.
Oh,
But I
dear.
didn't. I didn't. I got to the end of the whole thing and then, yeah. And then about 3 days later, the biggest, nastiest purple, green, yellow,
Yeah.
black eye. I've still got a bump, on my
Yeah.
brow. And that was 2 months ago.
Yeah.
I can still feel it.
Yeah.
I think I'm a bit stupider as well.
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, I reckon.
What song was that where there's a whole lot of music you have to play?
Life during wartime.
Oh.
It's the last song because we sort of do a similar thing to stop making sense. And they finished that whole film with Life During Wartime.
Right.
And it's largely it was improvised, but we do the live version.
Yeah, right.
And it just goes on and on. And the drummer, the reason that it's not meant to be that long, but the drummer, he likes my solos. Right?
Oh, okay.
So when we did it at the corner, I got to the end of the solo and I'm looking at him, expecting him to like wind the whole thing up, and he's smiling at me. He's just got this evil smile.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jose, what the fuck's going on, mate? He's like, yeah, he's nodding and smiling, it just keeps going. And I'm like,
Jose's are
fucking hell.
problems.
No, another 16 bars, I'm still going. And yeah, then we eventually, I'm like, nah, this is it. I run out of ideas now. It's just totally improv at this point.
Wow. Full on. Stage falls are dangerous.
That was dangerous.
You had a big one?
I've had a few.
Yeah, right.
Stage
Well,
falls
not a big
we're
one.
talking about. Yeah. No, I did. I fell off stage once doing a bit of... we were singing the Mika song. I could be brown, I could be blue,
Oh, yeah.
I could be burning. Me with my stage partner.
Could be brown, I could be
Is that,
blue.
was that the lyric?
So he's singing about his ball
Grace,
sack, is
Grace
he?
Kelly.
Yeah, we're just having a go. It's
No, you
probably
don't-
him.
Do you know the song?
No.
I could be brown, I could be violet sky, I could be happy, I could be purple,
Yeah.
I could be anything you like.
Yeah.
Gotta be mean, gotta be... I'm trying to get to the chorus, but I can't even think of that. Anyway, I was doing that song with my fellow comedian singer on stage and slipped. It was like a catwalk thing, and I slipped, and it was a cabaret room, and landed on the table, and my feet went into people's drinks.
Oh,
and,
my God.
But the guy that I was working with, like we knew we had our synergy worked out so well.
Yeah.
This is Rudy Tester. As I went down, he just managed to sort of grab my elbow like this and pull. So
Wow.
as I went down, he did that and yanked me back up, and we just kept
Oh, my God.
back into the song. But there was glass everywhere and shit.
Oh,
but I haven't.
God.
That's the worst. I haven't had an injury, touch wood, on stage. But I always think about it. You know, it's like, especially when I did 10 years when I was working at Dracula's, more.
Yeah.
Wearing fucking 6 more inch heels. And doing a lot of running and choreo and, coming down on harnesses and stuff. And I always wondered how I didn't break an ankle. I
Yeah.
broke a couple of ribs, but
Oh, yeah, that's
that was
easy.
pole dancing, not
Yeah,
walking
right.
in
Oh,
heels.
lovely.
Yeah.
I tried to pole dance on the stage and Maddie looked at me weird. I went for a little pole dance.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did
Cried.
you go upside down with your legs in the air?
No, I wish. Can't do that anymore.
Was that in Rebel Yell?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. You were kind of. You looked like a hostage that had been strapped to this.
Yeah.
Strapped
yeah.
to the back of this
My
thing.
pole dancing
Who's
nowadays
trying to-
is very slack. I should have a cigarette in my hand. That's right.
Is that what you were doing a little bit on that pole
yeah,
tonight?
Yeah. One
Today?
day that pole will fall. And then I'll be
Okay.
like, that's a pole. But the girl that worked at the bar, she was doing the bottles and she opened this bottle and it squirted nearly at my
I
face.
saw that.
And I thought I was going to say, well, that's a squirter. But I thought, oh, no, it's a bit rude for this audience. But I just chuckled to myself and couldn't remember the words.
did see you
I was like, oh, my God.
You did have a laugh, but then you described to everyone why you had a laugh, which I loved.
I describe to people a lot of things and they don't get it. They just go, she must be drunk, But it was funny. It was good gig, good fun. When you can make fun of it, that's when you're in business because people feel relaxed
And you can make fun of it when you are relaxed, and you are relaxed when you're working with people that know what they're doing.
yeah, that's right.
When the tension is
Yeah.
less.
Yeah, that's right.
Like there were a couple of moments in today's lineup that didn't happen yesterday, but happened today, where I just got lost for whatever reason, and it was just a case of one person in the band giving me that look of
Yeah,
not quite right, but
Yeah.
it's okay, we've got you, but just do this instead of that.
Yeah.
And it's not even spoken; it's just in a look.
yeah,
And you go, okay,
yeah,
it's
absolutely.
not dramatic, it's not forced.
And it's not a big deal.
And it's
in
not a
this
big deal.
band because
It shouldn't be in any band.
no, well that's right. But people do.
We're
take
making
them very
music, not saving
seriously.
lives.
No, that's right. Well, we could be saving lives.
Well, sometimes.
sometimes.
Can I ask you about a celebrity crush? Do you have one? Like muso, like Actually, maybe the question is more: have you met someone that blew your mind, like from a starstruck point of view? Maybe not even a muso, but someone that you've met that
Just
you were
Maddie.
starstruck.
Just Maddie. I really don't get starstruck.
No.
I just want to hang out and have a drink. Because I met when we went on the New Zealand tour, I was the first one to go into the Collective Soul tent.
Mm-hmm.
And I went, how you going? And they went, come in and give us. And I've walked out with alcohol and the whole lot. And everyone's like, oh, my God, what have you done? You've gone into Collective Soul's tent and said, they're amazing. Come in.
Yeah.
And they're friends of ours since day dot,
See?
you know. Because I think you've got to be – I mean, obviously Collective Soul are a huge band in America still on this. And they have a legendary song, a couple of songs, but – they write still continuously and do these amazing gigs. And if I had the one band I didn't want to meet was them. I wanted to meet like Simple Minds and Texas, but I found her very threatening. I couldn't go near her. I was a bit scared of her, but she's probably lovely. Other women sort of threaten me a little bit. I get a bit, women are a bit catty sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's an affirmation for you. But yeah, no, I was a bit starstruck meeting Jim from Simple Minds, but Abby was there, so she was just meeting everyone. Little Abby on the drums.
When you
and
talked about the tuna,
the
is that when you
tuna,
just opened up with a
yeah,
tuna can conversation?
I did because
Can
I
you
wanted.
please explain?
So
Tuna?
I'm at the reception in New Zealand, and we were on a budget, big budget, so we were eating tuna and rice, you know, because we hadn't been paid for 12 years. So we were on tuna and rice. It's fucking true.
Oh, no.
And it wasn't me either. It was someone else. And I had this can of tuna and I bought the wrong can where you can't just open it. You have to get like a tuna can opener. And Jim was at the
Specifically a tuna can opener,
yeah, nothing else. Jim was standing at reception and he had this Scottish voice and I'm like, oh, fuck, that's Jim. I go, I'm just looking for a can opener. A tuna can
For my
opener.
tuna.
Yeah. And he goes, I can't understand Scottish at all. And I thought, what a fucking dumb bitch. I have met John and that Jim and that's the first thing I said to him. I mean...
Did you call him John at the time?
No,
as well?
probably. Fucked if I know. This is the thing. I'm so aloof and I forget their names and then they just think it's funny because they'd rather that than you be a fan whore, you know. And there's secret fan whores that are fan horning but they're really calm with it. Like a lot of really good groupies are quite calm but they're nuts, crazy. But I'm crazy, not nuts. You know what I mean? Like I'm just... let's hang out or whatever. But I did meet, that's right, because we were hanging out with their stage crew that do all the keyboards and stuff because they've got their own keyboard guys, don't they, babe, that do all the sounds and stuff. And they were full on hitting on me. Yeah. But Sarah, who's the BV, beautiful girl, amazing singer, could see this was happening. And Sarah's like, she's got a boyfriend. She's got her boyfriend. And he's like, oh, I saw you walking through the airport and, oh, that walk of yours and you dance and full on like, you know, bloody hello, woke movement, not really.
Yeah.
I mean, they were fucking haggard looking too. It's like, have you looked at yourself in the mirror? What are you thinking?
Were they road crew?
Road crew.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, when you get older, when you get to my age, you don't get the muses anymore. You get the fucking road crew. They get this confidence about them.
What's wrong
And
with
they
them?
think if you're 50 and you look all right, you're going to go there. But I wouldn't go there in a fit. And then I said, oh, no. And she goes, she's going out with the keyboard player. What, the guy on the guitar? That guy? How does a guy on a guitar get a chick like you? And I was just like, have you looked at yourself in the mirror and measured your dick lately? Because, guys, you're very, very wrong, you know. And then I had to move away from them because they wanted to give me booze and thought that if they brought me a bottle of wine, a full bottle, and Sarah was keeping an eye on me. Now, because Abby was there, she's only 21 and everyone had to keep an eye on her. But she wasn't the problem. I was the problem. And I'm looking at Abby going, don't leave me, babe. Don't leave me. This is getting dangerous. But, yeah, it was good fun. They're just old. They just try it on.
Yeah.
Stella, they're only going to be there for another 5 years. They've got to get as many roots in as they can, you know. And if you're half decent and you dance around looking like you love dick, which I do on a good day, look like I love dick, they just think you want every dick. They do. They think you want dick the whole time. It's like, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to walk through and tug everyone's dick.
Yeah.
Because I can. Because I'm a dancer.
Dancer.
A dancer. I'm an ex-Chasers dancer from the 80s that's still doing this shit, right?
If people could see the shit that Maddie does.
Exactly.
Yeah, this needs a projection.
It does.
Right here.
It really does. Maddie does
need
me
to put
to
it
a
on
T.
camera.
Yeah. Maddie does me to a T. I'm like Kath and Kim in the fucking band world, you know.
You are.
It's, you know, I'm so Kath. Like, well, is that the daughter or is that Kim? Kim. I'm
Kimming.
very Kim, you know, asses hanging out of my pants and,
I think you're pretty much a
You know.
good combo of both.
oh, we'd get along so well. In the backyard drinking Chardonnay.
Cardinal.
But
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's tricky when you get older because they just think you're going to want them because they're stage crew. But apparently the Corrs fuck all their guys. Like the Corrs are dirty whores.
The
Yeah. So
I'm stumbling
it's
through the words.
It's their fault.
The Corrs or the Corrs crew?
are fucking dirty whores.
Wow. How?
They just
What?
bang the fucking gorilla monkeys. They just love them. Allegedly. Allegedly. Yeah, I've heard stories. They go home with the fucking whoever. But I did do MC Hammer. I did.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Was he good?
No, I didn't do him that way.
Oh.
Too fucking. Yeah, I'll get whiplash. That's right. Can't do MC Hammer. I did. We'd in the 90s when he came out. It might have been early 90s.
I don't root people, but I did do MC Hammer. That's what you...
I've never rooted anyone famous really. That's like, you know, worth over $1 million.
No, I haven't done that.
No. Oh, no, that's a bit steep, isn't it? Even 10,000, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10,000's my limit.
That's a big jump.
It's a big jump.
Over
but
$1 million.
Fuck.
Let's
you
just
know.
stick with 10,000.
Yeah. No one over $1 million. 10,000,
That's
maybe.
a huge jump.
Yeah, that's I do that tax
that
after I
million
read
was
them and
too
I
high.
find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, $1 million. No, just 10,000.
That's right, 10,000. That's all I go. That's all they need.
Not sure
but anyway,
what the question was to lead to that
so I
answer.
did the MC Hammer press conference and we were the street dancers from Melbourne.
Okay. What year was this? Like,
89, 90.
okay, we're still there.
I was a baby. And I'm the white token dancer doing pray with arms
Yeah.
and shit. It was with past to present.
Oh, okay.
You know, like
Yeah.
before they were past to present. Anyway, they go, you guys need to come on stage when we're at the gig and come on and dance. So I'm thinking, I'm going to be famous fucking dancing with MC Hammer. So I got on stage with MC Hammer. And I thought this is going to be a start of my career as a dancer. Well, the guys out the front that were in the crew looking at me like I was just going to bang him was unbelievable. And that's when I really learnt when I was that young, people don't care what you want out of your life. They just want to fuck you, you know. And that's when I got really upset. I was like, but what about my dancing? You know. But they could have, like, they were big black guys, like huge. They could have just lifted me up and put them on their dick, you know. Like, I just didn't have a choice. But yeah, I just ran away, mortified. I was mortified that these big black American guys had tried to hit on me.
And crew, not even the...
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
The crew. You know what I mean?
This is where we need the camera.
Maddie's at it again.
Maddie's showing them how I do.
Oh, my God.
But
I remember
yeah.
the second gig I ever did with you, and it was out in the middle of nowhere, at some pub. It was somebody's 50th, actually, that they were having at a pub somewhere. And
Jesus, I can't remember it.
Yeah. And the guy was coming up and chatting to you, and he was trying to get you to reminisce about the old days. You know, we used to get around, didn't we, hey, when we was young and shit. And you're just looking at him and you go, well, actually, I've never been a fucker.
Did I really?
Never been a fucker.
Yeah, never been a fucker.
Yeah.
Wow. Did that shut him up? I can't remember that
Yeah,
time.
yeah. He pretty much gave
Shut
up on
up.
us after that.
Fuck's a fucking good word to use as a chick because then they get scared of you.
Oh, okay.
Give
Like-
them a fuck bomb. Bang. End of story.
Right.
What about you? Have you had chicks come up? Yeah, of course you have.
I had a woman, when I say woman, a chick.
Woman.
She wasn't a woman. Trust me, she wasn't a woman.
She wasn't Brittany.
Yeah. Turned her into a woman, though. No, I didn't. So when I was doing 80s Enough,
Yep.
we had a residency at the Star Bar.
That's right, you did.
I think it was Saturday night. Maybe it was Friday. I think it was Saturday.
was huge down
and it was
there.
huge. It was. We did about maybe it was like 5 years. It was like the big night. And it was amazing, and I loved it. It was great fun. And there was this one girl that used to come with her buddies, and they'd always be right up the front, like right on the other side of the wedges. And they knew all of my well, she did. And that's when you start to realise, like when they start to they know your signature moves, which aren't signature moves from the original artist. They're just your own thing that
Poppy
you do.
things, yeah.
Whatever you do, yeah. And I started to go, oh, they're kind of mirroring me now. And if I did something different, they'd be going, you know, redoing the move as if to say, why aren't you doing the Richard move or, you know, whatever. Anyway, long story short.
It's a sex auction.
Something like that. I don't know how it happened, but somehow she got my phone number. I lived on Dandenong Road in a 3-story apartment, and I was on the top floor. And I remember my phone was ringing. This is in the days that we had answering machines that were built into our phones.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
on the landline.
Yeah.
And it was 3 a.m, having done that gig and come home and had a shower and had some dinner and gone to bed. And my phone rang, and then it went to the message bank, and I could hear giggling, but I sort of was just ignoring it because I didn't answer it. I just could hear it. And I don't know why I did, but I had these big bay windows that looked out onto Dandenong Road, and I looked out, and there was a car down on the road out the front with
Did I go to a birthday party of yours?
You did, yeah, in that big
What year
apartment.
was that? Because James was there as well. Do you still see James?
James Sherry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James Sherry.
James Sherry.
Our love. He was fun, man.
Yeah.
He
I'm
was
his
fucking
daughter's
full on.
godfather.
Full on
Riley.
dude. Has
Yeah.
he calmed down like
He's
over
calmed
time?
down a bit.
Yeah, they do.
He's aged. He's mellowed in age. Anyway, this girl was down in the car, and I don't know how I worked it out, but I could work out by hearing the phone and seeing the car, and I could hear the car engine on the phone. And
Oh, shit.
so, yeah, and it turns out that the security guard from the Star Bar had given her my number. So he'd gone into the office and...
Oh, you're kidding me.
Totally bad. Like he
Bad.
did everything wrong, and he was in the car with them. So this dude that
Oh, he's used you to get a knuckle.
yeah. So he's
Wow.
down there. Absolutely,
Fucking knuckle him.
he's down there in the
I'll
car
warm-
with
I'll
her
warm
and
him
her
up.
girlfriends, and they're all looking up at my window, seeing my bedside light turn on because I'm going, why is my phone ringing at 3? Anyway, yeah. So that's probably my most stalkerish.
And did you see them at the next gig and go,
It went to management at the Star Bar.
Right.
That guy lost his job, which I
Wow.
felt bad about. But
Yeah.
he shouldn't have done what he did.
no?
And then she was warned by the band's manager. Like it sort of became quite a thing that you don't go to someone's house
No.
and all that sort of stuff. I just found it all quite funny, but also weird and a bit scary.
Yeah, of course.
More so the point of view that she was just a kid, but it was more the security guard that gave my private information to her and
Well, he's in
turned
the
up at my
car,
house.
isn't he? Yeah.
That's how they knew my address because he gave it to them, and
He might have had a game of Bukaki after that.
you never know.
Got your number and he had it all worked out, that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, yeah, there you go. Fuck. And they're not attractive chicks, these confident
More
chicks.
often than not. But that's
They're
that's
batting above their average, but for some reason, they think they can do it. You think they do that in the workplace,
Well, yeah.
Work harder. You'd think they do it on a diet. Work harder.
Yeah.
You know? You know what I mean? If you're that good,
Yeah.
do other things that are good. Good for you.
That was the wrong tree to bark up. Is that the
yeah.
saying?
Oh, well, yeah, that
Yeah.
explains them.
Don't come to my house.
No. So did it take you a couple of weeks to get over that, or?
It took a couple of months to get over
Wow.
that. Not emotionally, but it got very serious. It was people losing jobs and people not allowed to be back at the venue, and and it was not so much me. It was just the manager of the band. 80s Enough, my band, did the right thing, I guess, and took it as far as she could take it at the time, which meant a
Wow.
lot of people got in trouble for letting that happen.
Well, women are very good at protecting the men.
And she was very good at that.
Very
so
good.
I was like, oh, it's okay. It's just a... But
If
she
it's
was
a-
like, no, this can't happen.
That's right.
And it shouldn't happen, and it can't happen.
No, because it's not all tits and feathers, as we say in this show.
Hmm.
But when that happens, a woman will go out. I've protected a lot of men with crazies. Come in and take the drink rider and say they're pregnant and they're not,
Right.
you know, and I just say straight out, you sure it's his, you fucking liar? And they just soon they know who they're playing with and they just go the other way. But
And the sad thing with a situation like that particular one is that when it all was over, like months later, and this young girl was still coming to the gig or started to come again, it just became awkward. So
Yeah, of
like
course.
it's ruined her experience of enjoying the band. It's ruined my
Yeah.
experience of performing to an audience because she was always up the front and always standing there looking at me. So it's like, really, was it worth all that to now just have us both feeling awkward every time you're in to see the gig?
yeah, right.
Or maybe just don't come. Or if you do come, maybe stand up the back. Or,
Yeah.
you know, like, do you not realise what you've
yeah.
created here? It's just
Wow.
a bit unpleasant now, you know?
That's nuts.
Yeah, it was unfortunate.
Pretty brazen though, like to keep coming back.
Yeah.
If I had humiliated myself to that extent, I really had to come back, I'd be in a wig, glasses, the whole bit. I just
Oh,
couldn't
we've had
face it.
that. We've had the wig and glasses fans. God,
Jan
yeah.
Brady up the back with
Jan Brady.
with the wig on.
Fucking she's there every day.
Really? What do you mean?
Just, I think Maddie had a bit of a situation with a chick in a wig and glasses.
Did you?
But she
Psycho.
was 6'8", and you could tell who she was straight away.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they get sneakier and sneakier. It's like, why don't you harass someone that gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
MC Hammer.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe she would have had more luck with MC Hammer.
yeah.
But yeah, here he comes, Timor. Timor, the bass player, and Cookie, and Nico. They're all come out. It's like they're on camera. Look at them smiling. Like, you know,
Look at the lads. Look at the lads.
Clap, teenagers.
Yeah.
Clap, teenagers. I love how you loved that. The Roxette, clap, teenagers.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you saying that.
yeah,
Amazing.
because that's one of Jay's things because
It's good.
that's what Roxette say because they can't
they?
speak English.
Clap teenagers.
Everybody clap your teenagers.
You teenagers.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe not you. Someone's taught him
You
that.
teenagers.
Well, poor things. But, yeah, so what have you seen lately? What gigs where you've gone, wow?
I haven't actually been to a big show gig for a while. I'm saying that, but I'm trying to think. Oh, you know who I saw a few years back? I'm going back to speaking about Mika. I saw Mika's
yeah.
concert in Brisbane
Oh, yeah?
at Festival Hall. It was fucking good. He's a good live performer. And it was the week before COVID happened. So it was the
yes.
last sort of opportunity to go and see anything before the world shut down for a
Yeah,
while.
yeah.
That was a great gig. I've got a lot of muso mates that are doing sort of off the commercial side of things.
Oh, yeah.
So I like to go and see.
New bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of them aren't new. Some of them have been not struggling, but just
Yeah.
working so hard
Yeah.
for so long. They haven't necessarily, got over that line that gives them a public name. But they're fucking great musicians and, need to go and see them and support them because that's
Yeah.
kind of all they do. Like the real creatives that just go out there and write their music and do their own marketing and do all their own stuff. And
You've got to be everything nowadays.
you do have to be everything.
You know.
And when they work that hard for it, it's hard to not agree to go and see a gig, And it's good for the venues as well. My good friend Tanya Doko, Bachelor Girl.
Now, I met Tanya at your birthday.
which
she was-
is that the one we were?
yeah.
Was that at Revolver?
No, it was at your
It was at my house
At your
in
house.
Dandenong.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has now moved up to Queensland.
Yep.
And Bachelor Girl have just sort of not reformed because they never really split up,
No.
but they've done like a reimagining of that first album, Waiting
Yes.
for the Day, that
Yes.
had buses and trains on it.
Yeah.
So they've done a full, I don't think it's actually released yet, but they've done a full reimagining of the album because it's such an iconic record. It's one of those, Aussie iconic albums. It has become that, which no one expected it to, but it has.
Yeah.
Buses and Trains. So that they're about to start touring that
Yeah.
in the coming months. Yeah, the full
Yeah.
band.
Quite a few shows with her band. She Said Yes. Did you? Yeah.
Wow. We're all linked, see?
Yeah.
Maybe
Said
we've
You-
even
I
met.
reckon you have met.
I supported She Said Yes maybe 7 times.
Really?
Yeah. Were you at the one at the Espy at the Gershon Room?
Probably, yes.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
There you
Yeah.
go. Lily was there.
Then I would have been there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
Lily goes, Richard goes.
Yeah, she played as well.
Ah, with
So
the
we were all on the lineup.
what was Lily's beautiful band with Cha Cha? Was it that band? Lipsticks.
Maybe. I don't know.
I ate donuts.
Not sure.
In
But
the
it was
video. That was Lipsticks.
Yeah.
Electric Candy.
That's a great song, Electric
is a
Candy.
great song.
Yeah.
Too bad it
and
wasn't
they ate
produced.
donuts and rubbed donuts into each other.
Yeah, on their
Remember another
bodies.
show with them at the Curtin Band Room upstairs? No, with She Said Yes. Yeah.
She
Yeah.
said yes.
Yeah. I actually really liked them. I played their CD quite a bit
Right.
back then because it was, I don't know. You know when you see a band and you just, maybe, I don't know if it's good or it's bad, you just like it because you like them. So I did listen to it quite a bit. But she was really supportive. She gave me heaps of support gigs with her.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, Tanya's cool.
That was
She's good.
Do
Good
you
soul.
still see her a lot?
All the time. Bestie.
Wow.
Yeah, we're good friends.
God, you were besties back then.
Yeah.
What age was that birthday party of yours? 40?
No, I would have been
30?
before that. Would have been 30 probably.
Fuck, and I ended up there.
Yeah,
Why?
maybe 35.
Was I lost? Was I lost?
You would have been invited.
I would have been invited.
Yeah.
But why? I would have been after Countdown, maybe.
Was there a disco ball in the lounge room?
Yes.
Okay.
It was really good.
I remember that night. And we had a DJ
Oh, yeah.
in the room.
So good. Who was the DJ?
Can't remember.
John
but-
Foreman.
No,
No?
I think he was there. I think
Yeah, he would. He was there.
Yeah.
I remember thinking, fuck, I'm at GMA. What's going on?
Did you ever do GMA?
Oh, heaps.
Did you? What did
Yeah.
you do on GMA?
Just a Little Crush by Jennifer Paige.
as
Just
yourself
a little. Yep.
or part of a lineup? Or
Nah,
what?
just me and a guitarist.
And John on piano?
No, I actually took the backing vocals. I took the backing
You had a
track.
track.
When I did it the second time, John wasn't there. There was another keyboard player.
So this is getting towards when he left. So he
Kind
would
of.
have been doing Idol.
Something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
But he had this other guy, and I was doing Midnight at the Oasis, and the solo was so bad. I was in the green room going, whose song is this? And they're like, this is yours. And I'm like, where's John? That doesn't sound like John Foreman. And it wasn't. Anyway, my face after the song ended was like, that's Sammy Paul on GMA. And I went,
Was it Bert? What? Was
my
Bert
face
on? It was Bert?
Bert, yeah, Bert was always lovely. It was Bert, and I sort of looked down because they make you look down the camera for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And my face was fully like. And Jay, when he was married to his first girlfriend, well, his wife, at the time, not anymore, they rolled on the fucking floor for hours watching my face off GMA.
The close-up.
And then I got scared to get on it again. But then they offered me another gig and I took the backing track in because I thought if John's not there, I don't want to do it. And I did Just a Little Crush and it was really cool.
I'd love to see that. Did you ever
Oh,
do
I can show it to you.
Did you ever do something with John? Like what?
No, I never did.
Okay.
I did another thing called the Fairy Tale Girls it was a play about fairy tale girls, and it was a play about how it's bad for little girls. It was Christina Harris was producing it at the time.
Yep.
And it was us doing songs called Cinderella and stuff like this. And so we had a backing track for that as well. But yeah, I did GMA quite a bit. I loved it.
Oh,
it was
you
good
did
money.
GMA. Look at you bop.
I know, I'm bopping.
Oh, we've just found the footage.
Yeah.
Look at you. Look at you.
I know. And you know what? The camera guys were bopping and I couldn't stop laughing at them. It was hilarious.
Who's the dude on guitar?
Julian, very good guitarist. Still plays, but I just got him in as a sidekick. So he was miming the guitar, the acoustic. But it looked good. And I was
looked good.
happy with it because I looked young and fit.
You look amazing.
And I remember thinking I was pregnant when I shot that because I'd banged some guy in the alleyway. I was walking home from the tribute show.
As you do. Okay. On the way to GMA.
No, I was really lonely and anything went, you know. I found it hard to find men. I really did because they all rejected me. And anyway, this Italian guy.
Look really lonely.
I was so lonely. I was such a little kitten in those days. Anyway, he was a friend of my upstairs neighbour, and we met going down the stairwell, and I thought, fuck, you're all right. And he went, you're all right. And then he came to the trivia show 3 times, and we got to know each other, and then he walked me home, and I just fucked him in the alleyway. It was awesome. In Backstreet, fucking behind the Imperial. Yeah, look at me. See,
Look at you.
The thing is, I look like that. They're going to bang me in an alleyway, aren't they?
Yeah, I'd bang you in an alleyway.
Right. And
Not
then
even into that shit, but I'd bang her in the alley.
Anyway, this is a story I tell people and they don't believe me. Danny Minogue came to that gig and he just dropped me. So he banged me in the alleyway and then he said, oh, no, you're not for me. Oh, you reckon? You think you're going to take me home to your mother? I don't think so. Anyway, he met this Russian girl from overseas and she wanted a key to the country. So he dropped me, right?
Sorry.
Yeah, right? You know, it's in the 80s that happened a lot.
Yeah.
Women wanted to escape to Australia and they just banged someone and marry him. That was my stall. Sorry about that. There's bang to bang.
And stay out.
And he dropped me and I went to the next show and I was in tears and I was a mess. And he came with his new girlfriend to the show.
Oh, he's a bitch.
And bitch, like just wanted to rub it in, just leave.
Yeah.
Anyway, Danny was there and I didn't recognise her at first because it was when she was just about to do Mardi Gras and she went dark from blonde to
That's
All I
right.
Want to Do. She went dark. She had this fantastic top on. I went, gee, that'd look good on me. Yeah, she was dark. Oh, no, that's not Danny. That's me. Anyway, I'm telling Danny Minogue, this is what I mean about meeting famous people. Danny goes, oh, my God, you're amazing. You're so good. I'm like, oh, thanks. I've just been dumped, Danny. And she goes, oh, darling, we've all been there. What's wrong? And I went, that guy dumped me and he brought his girlfriend and she was horrified. Danny was horrified. So she then went over to him and said, what the fuck do you think you're doing to her? She's incredible on stage. You're lucky to have her, and gave him this big lecture. So the next day he rings me and says, can you stop your famous friends from telling me off because I've dropped you? And I went, what famous friends? What are you talking about? I don't have any famous friends. And he went, I've just had Danny Minogue ring me. Somehow or something's happened where Danny Minogue's rung him and gone, how fucking dare you do that to Sammy? I was very drunk. This could be a totally different story, but it was definitely him. No, she didn't. That's a story. Anyway, he dumped me, but the girlfriend looked at me like she was in the Thriller video, like, ha, 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 ha. You know? It was horrific. And I went on doing, I did a Madonna track. I did Dress You Up or something, and I was dressed in the wedding gown. It was a Madonna special. And I said, will you marry me? And threw this bouquet of flowers like the way we do our stupid acts. And he walks up the front and he goes, no.
Oh.
And I went, oh, you prick.
Oh, he's a little bitch.
He's a little bitch. I have looked him up and he's married this chick. And they've got 60 kids. You know? So maybe it was love. I don't know. But horrific times when you've got to, like when you have the death of an animal and you've got to do a wedding and you're singing I Will Always Blow You and you're just going to fucking die of tearing up because your cat's just died, you know, on the freeway. You can't really hide that shit.
Yeah, you just threw that out from nowhere.
Yeah, I know. That happened.
Yeah.
Cat got hit on Alexander Avenue.
Can I just take the conversation?
On the same day? Did the cat what?
No, not the same day. That was a couple of years later.
Okay.
Left-hand turn, because I've been wanting to ask you this. I'm going to ask it to you now on
Yeah.
microphone.
Yeah.
Because it'll be fresh.
Yeah.
Tell me about doing Wentworth.
Oh, that was awesome.
I bet it was awesome.
I'd give up music for acting any day.
Yeah.
I
Because
loved
it
it.
was quite featured.
Oh, no. Yeah. Bit part. But I had to play a drug addict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were there. You were very much present.
They were freaking out about me because they said, you need to be on acid. And I went, okay. So I watched people on the train.
Did you audition for something? Like, how did the process work?
They just saw the crazy.
Train.
Yeah, I just watched people on the trains that were stoned and Jay
Are you
said-
serious?
Yeah, I studied people on the trains on the way to Wentworth and...
No, I mean, how did you get the gig at Wentworth? Not
Oh,
by...
it's through an agent.
Oh, I thought you said they
through an
found you
agent.
on a train.
Because she said to me, yeah.
That chick on the train, we've got to get her on the show.
Boomer came past and went, come on, love, come and join us. But I was on it for 4 years. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And then I did 2 years and then I kept walking out of the camera shot and they're like, Sammy, you got to get in the camera shot. And I'm like, oh, because I'm taught as an extra not to get in the way.
Yeah,
But
respectful.
then the director's like, no, you need to be down the barrel. You're the
You're the
part
one
of
we
the
want.
group. Yeah.
But this is Sydney?
Melbourne.
Was it Melbourne?
Yeah, is
Okay.
Melbourne. And then they said to me one day, my agent rang me and they said, oh, they want to give you a bit part as a acid drug taker. Mm-hmm. And I went, I don't know anything about drugs because I never did any drugs. I didn't need them. And then Jay told me to just act like I was talking in circles, like, oh, I've got to go to Dad's gone to the war, I've got to go to Coles and get shopping, which is how I talk anyway, really.
Yeah. It's
And
typecast again.
Typecast again, exactly.
Yeah.
So then I'm up against the wall laughing like, and you hear this laugh when the scene comes in. And every single actress was like this. What the fuck
Yeah,
have
you're
we
scaring
got
the
here?
shit out of them.
Scaring the shit out of them. And Zoe, who was just so lovely, they were coming up to me at lunchtime going, how good was that? I said, yeah, the pasta's amazing, isn't it? And she go,
The catering here is great.
They go, not the pasta, you. What is that? That's incredible what you did. And it went for 4 hours. Something that took 40 seconds on camera went for 4 hours. So I was exhausted. I felt like I'd done a gig, screaming and yelling and blah, blah, blah. But I got right into it.
Yeah.
And then I was going to go up the ranks, I think, again, and then COVID kicked in because we were the only show filming during COVID in Australia and the
is that
world. In the world, they were studying Wentworth to how to do it properly.
How did you get around masks and things?
Well, what had happened is I went back down to an extra because they had to keep the main characters separate, where we were mixing with everyone. But because of COVID, we had to go back down and then they just do the main actors. But I went in on my own some days and just did something with the girls. I was like, where's everyone else? It's just you today, Sammy. And I'd be like, really? So what's going to happen? You're just going to be attacked in the bathroom. You know, I had tits and bums out. I got quite a lot of money for being naked in that show.
Okay, that's what happens. And
it was my 50th.
Danger
so I
money.
thought, fuck it. I'm going to get naked on the best show in the world. And they asked me and my agent said, do you want to do it? And I said, fuck yeah, I'm 50.
How naked?
How much tit do you want? Oh, tits, bum, you name it. So whatever they shot, you got paid for. So I'm walking around with my tits out because I'm quite proud of them. Walking around with my tits out, and the next line was, all these chicks have saggy tits. So they didn't shoot my tits because they weren't saggy. And then I didn't get tit money. I only got ass money, right? So it was amazing experience. And I said to Leah Purcell, she said to me, so what do you do, darling? And I said, a singer. She goes, yeah, I used to be a singer till I got into acting. And I went, you're not wrong, man. It's so fun. But then I did some American show, the one in the jungle they shot in Docklands, and had one word.
Yeah.
Like a
something. Was it that
Jurassic
like a
Park
disaster
thing.
thing?
Disaster hole, a hole
was
in the
it? The
you
hole
know,
in the
the
floor
hole in the
comes
ground.
apart.
Yeah, I did something
La
on
Brea?
that.
Was that what it called?
Brea or
La Brea?
La Brea, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was an American production, and we worked so hard. And I'd just been on Wentworth having champagne and chicken, and we got prawns and shit. And I've gone, and we didn't even get water. And I'm like, I don't want to be an actor anymore. American shit shit. They overwork Americans. They really just go the whole time. But yeah, Wentworth, if that hadn't have stopped, which it was going to, and then they did another 2
they
seasons.
did it. Yeah, they kept going.
I think they did 7 A and B or 7,
Yeah,
1 and 2
they
or something.
redid the finale.
But
and did more.
all those women were amazing. What a cast and just
What
a
an
great
incredible
energy.
series. Incredible series.
Well, I'd never seen it and I get asked to do it.
Oh, really?
So I watch it and I go, geez, it's
Did
full
you
on.
watch all the episodes before you came in?
Not all. I watched maybe 2 seasons. And I came
did
in.
you like it? Like, did it suck you in? Did you think this is a
It did.
quality show?
It did, but I still didn't know the meaning of it.
Right.
But yeah,
Were you a Prisoner fan in the 80s?
yeah.
Yeah.
I used to watch it.
So
under
did you understand the correlation but not? Like it was...
Well,
Prisoner
this was a lot
reimagined.
more violent.
Yeah.
Like Prisoner, wasn't as violent.
Yeah.
But Mum and Dad got hooked on it. My mum and dad did.
Mm-hmm.
And they were watching it going, oh, darling.
It was a beautiful show.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then I
beautifully
played a dead
produced show.
person.
You played it on
Yeah.
Wentworth?
Yeah. So, you know, in Will and Grace, how Jack wants to be in 6 Feet Under and he gets a job being a dead person and he's so proud. I'm like,
didn't see that.
imagine if that ever happened to you and I got a job being a dead person.
You're a corpse.
Yeah.
Were you the same character? Were you the
I
same
was
character?
Costa. I played Costa.
Were you Costa in all of your
No,
Wentworth experience?
I wasn't. Just yeah. Look, when I did Dead People, I did Costa.
Okay.
She died, and
She
she was
died.
under a thing, so I wore her costume because I was the same build.
Mm-hmm.
So they went, Sammy will do it, but they really look after you because what they've got to do is make sure it's not as threatening for you because it's quite confronting. Because they're jumping over me and fighting, and it was when they had the end of the season, so they were all fighting, and I'm sitting there, and the actor kept clipping my leg, and it really hurt. And I got up out of the sheet and I said, "Buddy, can you not? It's hurting me." And because he was in character, he just did it anyway, which was fine. I understand now, but yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, good on you.
I really loved it. Like it changed my world,
Yeah.
you know. And I don't get up at 4 o'clock for anyone. 4 a.m, you know, not even for a baby. I wouldn't do that.
Where did they shoot in Melbourne? I don't know why I thought it was Sydney.
No, Melbourne, Williamstown area.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It was an old RMIT building, wasn't it?
no, it was
Something
made
like
for the
that?
set. It was
I
made
thought
for the set.
they'd just used an old.
No, it
old
was an
building.
old factory or whatever, or
Yeah.
like a building. I think
Yeah.
it was an old hospital or something.
Oh, I thought
And then
so,
they
okay.
decked it out in cells. But just walking into one of those cells when you've seen them on TV, the energy's really full on.
Yeah, my brother worked on it. He's an entertainment lawyer, so he worked on Wentworth. So in the earlier run of it, I went onto set and visited. And Val Lehman was there one day
Yes.
doing some promo stuff,
Yep.
like a Wentworth cross promotion. So I met her and went through the laundry and played on the press. and stuff.
Amazing.
But yeah, you're right. It had a real energy, that set.
Yeah. But I did chuck a laundry table with 3 other girls. We chucked it over in one of the things, what they did. And I did break a little rib and thought, oh,
Okay.
God. I
Did
was
you
right
keep
into it.
anything from the set? From the set?
No, we weren't allowed to, babe.
Didn't steal
They were
anything?
really, really protective over the costumes, especially the teal.
The teal stuff.
Yeah. You couldn't get it anywhere.
Yeah.
You could not get
And it
teal
was
tracksuits.
very iconic.
Very iconic. And but yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I'm going to revisit it. I'm going to go back and watch it because I really loved it.
But when you see the scene where I do play the chick on acid, it was a couple of friends of mine that were in the scene. Oh, so much energy. But God, I loved it. Because it was wearing a tracksuit, perfect for me. Swearing, perfect for me. And ad-libbing.
Perfect for you.
Yeah. And everyone was like, this is the most perfect job for you. I said, I know, it is. I get there in a tracksuit, get out, get into another tracksuit, but they were amazing to work for, you know. And then they sort of put me on Neighbours after that, but Neighbours is a bit harder. Neighbours, they're not as nice. They're a bit...
I did a very brief thing on
Condescending.
Neighbours. I wasn't there for very long, but I enjoyed the experience because it was a bucket list thing, you know. It was
Yeah, totally.
Especially growing up in the Kylie
Yeah.
and Jason era. If you had have told me at 18
Yeah.
that I would have done an episode of Neighbours in my mid-30s,
Yes.
20 years later,
Yeah.
I would never have believed it.
No.
Or thought that's never going to happen.
Yeah.
So when it literally fell into my lap. I took it for granted that I was doing it, and then I did it. And as I was in the middle of shooting it, the penny dropped. I'm like, oh, I'm actually doing episodes of Neighbours, and this experience with the directors and the character. And I think if I had have been in my mid-20s or early 20s, I probably would have shat myself and not necessarily had done a good job or a good as job.
Yeah.
But because it was so many years later and Neighbours wasn't the thing it was anymore and it was just a gig and I was happy to do it and it was a bit of fun and Jan Russ, the casting director, asked me to do it as a favour.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, this is fun, yeah. And then I suddenly just literally went, oh, my God, I'm on the set of Neighbours. I'm doing an episode of Neighbours. And then for the months and years later, friends of mine from around the world were contacting me saying, oh, I saw your episodes of Neighbours.
Now,
Yeah, I'm like, oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't even see them go to air, you know?
Yeah,
like,
that's right.
So
Yeah.
it's a weird thing. Like in the time, in our era of Neighbours when it was Neighbours, amazing. But when I finally did it, and it fell into my lap because I was managing an artist that had just come out of Idol. And he went, I got him an because I knew Jan Russ socially, casting director of Neighbours. And I asked her if she would audition him, not for a role, but as a go-see, you know, potentially he's good-looking boy, like he could be good. And she did. We did the screen test, and as we were leaving, she was like, no, he's really good. We don't have anything for him at the moment.
Yep.
And then I got home and she rang me and said, we don't have anything for this
Him,
guy.
but how about you?
But we need someone tomorrow to come and play this character called Richard, and I've just thought of you, and you were here, and so I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it. And I never told him that that's how that worked out because that was sort of not.
No, that's right.
I took.
Is he still doing?
What did the Neighbours Richard?
My neighbour's Richard. Richard. I can't think of his surname. He ran the hamburger joint, which had been there for many years. That it was like the new. Like the Peach Pit from 90210. It was the new cafe, Harold's Cafe or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It was the hamburger joint where they all would go and hang out, and most of them worked there at some point. And they always talked about this manager who was a bit of a bastard. He was never seen. So in this particular few episodes, he was seen for the first time, and he was part of the action, and he sacked someone and blah blah blah.
Yep.
So I think the coincidence, one of those things of because it was the same name, and I went in with my client to do a screen test. Jan's looked at the script and go, oh, we need a Richard. Oh, Richard.
Yeah. And that's how it works.
That's how it works.
It really does. It doesn't matter what. Sometimes
and it was fun. It's like what you're saying about Wentworth. It was so fun. Like it was just like, this is great.
Yeah, when I was excited to go to work every day.
And everyone was lovely, and it was not, hard. And I mean, we had to do our scenes, but and my particular scene was, some of the scenes were quite aggressive. Like I had to be quite aggressive to this featured performer, like the Kylie of the era. The young starlet who was the hot chick on the show. I had to, have big scenes with her, and tears from her, and me being a very not physically but very aggressive at her and stuff. And but I didn't know who she was. I didn't follow the show, so I didn't know who I was talking to. But Toadie was there, and all those Dr. Carl was there, and I was sort of like,
Dr. Carl was lovely, and so was Stefan.
Yeah, they're nice.
Stefan's always been lovely. Doesn't matter who you are, he'll say hi. But amazing times.
Yeah.
But we better finish the show there. So it's been an amazing weekend with you.
It's been really fun to catch up with you.
Holiday Island.
Dun, 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 dun,
Just in case.
Holiday Island.
Let's just play it again for the punters.
Come and sing your...
Oh,
It's got that Love Boat feel. Should have got you on the sax. Holiday Island. String.
there you go. The first part, the song that it reminds me of is Love to Love You Baby, the start.
Ah.
I love to love you, baby.
And as it kicks in, It's got the
changes
Charlie's
again.
Angels theme to it.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
It's a
lovely
ripper.
to catch up with you this
Oh
weekend.
my God, amazing.
Yeah.
What an amazing weekend.
Let's maybe do it again sometime.
Yeah, I think we will.
That'd be fun.
We'll be back here at Airlie Beach at some stage.
Holiday Island.
But the crowd were great.
It's a really fun weekend with nice people. Nice to meet you, Dallas.
It was very, very, very fun this week.
Nice to play with you.
Yeah.
All the boys.
Awesome. Yeah, exactly. They're up there having a smoke and a drink and looking at Ozzy Osbourne videos.
And you guys have got the boat trip home tomorrow?
Yeah,
That's
look,
very Holiday
That
Island.
is holiday. Well, it fucking feels like you're on Paradise Beach. It's
It
just
so
unbelievable.
is.
But I like the view, you know, and it's a
beautiful.
ferry and it's nice. And we met some strange
Worse
people.
things could happen.
I got a free drink and some chips off a strange girl.
There you go.
But she was lovely. Didn't come to the gig like she said she would, but I got a drink out of it.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's right. But thank you very much for joining us this
Thanks
weekend.
for having me.
And Rewind 80s with Richard Massionis.
Let's go again.
I know, right? All right, guys, thank you. We're going to wrap it up. We're the 80s montage. And if it's music, mateys, or cool shit from the 80s, we're fuckwit. See you later.